I professionalized a family business. Now I feel stuck. I wrote the post below in my own words and then sent to ChatGPT for refinement/clarity. So if it reads like AI, it's because it is, but it's conveying a message from my own words a bit better than my original with a few of my own lines written back in. Hope that's not an issue here. I'm 33, married with 2 young kids. I have a bachelor's from a well-regarded public university, though in an underwhelming field, economics adjacent. I used that degree to land a job at a mid-sized distribution company, $1B annual revenue, where I rose quickly to a project management role and performed well. In 2018, after 4 years there, I returned to my family's $3 million per year residential service and repair plumbing business. I saw my father withdrawing from leadership, responsibilities being handed to underqualified middle managers, and overall employee morale declining. I'd worked in the business from a young age, had all the necessary licenses, and earned a degree of respect from the team, not just as a boss's kid, but as someone who had done the work. I spent my first year back in the field, knocking off the rust. From there, I started chipping away at process issues and inefficiencies, without any formal title. In 2020, I became general manager. Since then, we've grown to over $5 million in revenue, improved profitability, and automated many of the old pain points. The business runs much smoother and requires less day-to-day oversight from me. That said, I'm running out of motivation. I have no equity in the business, and realistically, I won't for a long time. The family dynamic is complicated. There are relatives collecting large salaries despite zero involvement in the business. Profits that should fuel growth get drained, and we can't make real accountability stick because we rely too heavily on high-producing employees, even when they underperform in every other respect. I want to be clear, this isn't a sob story. I know how lucky I am. The business supports my family, and for that I'm grateful. But I've gone from showing up every day with fresh ideas and energy to slowly becoming a guy who upholds the status quo. I've hit most of the goals I set for myself, but I'm stagnating, and that scares me. The safe move is to keep riding this out. My wife also works and has strong earning potential. We're financially secure, and with 2 small kids, I'm not eager to gamble that away. But I'm too young to coast for the next decade while I wait for a possible ownership shakeup. At this point, the job isn't mentally stimulating. 1 hour, I'm building dynamic pricing models. The next, I'm literally dealing with whether a plumber is wiping his ass properly because I've had multiple complaints about his aroma. I enjoy the challenging, high-level work, marketing, system strategy, but I'm worn down by the drama, the legacy egos I can't fire, and the petty dysfunction I'm forced to manage. I'm working on building a middle management gap, but there's something lost in not being as hands-on in a small business like this. I fear that by isolating myself from the bullshit, I'll also be isolating myself from some crucial day-to-day that keep us who we are. Hope that makes sense. To be fair, most of our team is great. We have an outstanding market reputation and loyal employees, but the garbage still hits my desk when it shows up. I've toyed with starting a complementary business or launching a consulting gig for similar-sized companies outside our market. I've taken some Udemy and Maven Analytics courses, digital marketing, advanced Excel/Power BI, etc., to keep learning, but I rarely get to apply that knowledge here. So here I am. Is this burnout? A premature midlife crisis? A motivation slump? I'm not sure what I'm looking for, but if you've been here or have any hard-earned advice, I'd be grateful to hear it. Upvote 52, downvote 41. Go to comments, share, join the conversation. Sort by best.